for joining me again for another Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks. Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
Woo! Happy New Year's! I hope you had a great time ringing in 2016. And without further ado, it's time for Star Wars! Alright, so I went and saw Star Wars on opening night, of course, and I have just been dying to talk about it. I waited for a few reasons. One, I do like to keep December to Christmas stuff. And two, I wanted to wait until you guys had all had a chance to see it too, because guess what? I can't talk about this without spoilers. So here is your official spoiler warning. Now, I am a very huge Star Wars fan, so I've been incredibly excited to delve into this one. This is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Okay, so it's really hard to know where to start here, but I'm gonna try my best. I, like many other Star Wars fans, grew up on the original trilogy and absolutely love it to pieces. And although I thought the prequels were, fun, they were fun, right? They had some cool lightsaber battles. They weren't exactly what I would call, good. But I've had high hopes for The Force Awakens. I really like J.J. Abrams as a filmmaker and figured that if anybody could resurrect the excitement I felt the first time I watched the original trilogy, it was him. And I was not wrong. Everything we've seen for The Force Awakens ever since it was announced has only heightened my optimism, and in the end, it sure paid off. Force Awakens takes place decades in the future from the end of the Return of the Jedi and follows the adventures of Rey, a girl from a backwater scrap planet, and Finn, an on-the-run ex-stormtrooper. The shattered remnants of the Empire have come together to form the First Order, and it's up to the Resistance to stop their new doomsday weapon with the help of BB-8, a droid with a map to the famed Luke Skywalker, who no one has seen in years. Okay, so the first thing I have to say about this is what will, for a lot of people, be the movie's most glaring fault. This is 100% a rehash of A New Hope. Like, completely. It starts with a lost droid on the run from the Empire, the First Order, on a backwater sand planet, who is found by an inhabitant of said sand planet who is now thrown into the affairs of the rebellion. The Resistance, when the First Order attacks their home. The two intrepid heroes then take their droid and look for help in a cantina bar. The First Order has just unveiled a brand new superweapon with the ability to blow up planets. Or, yikes, whole star systems this time around. This superweapon can't be fought, but it can be destroyed with a well-placed shot from a team of fighter pilots. But first they're gonna have to sneak in and lower the weapon's shields, and there's a big confrontation with the big boss, evil dark side force user guy, and okay, did they just copy and paste the entire script of A New Hope here? Seriously. But here's the thing. I think that if this film had come out directly after Return of the Jedi as the next Star Wars movie and we hadn't had those prequels in the interim, this would have been a terrible movie. Because it's really just a ripoff of A New Hope. But, and hear me out here, because the prequels happened and because Star Wars fans have been so darn thirsty for a movie that, actually feels like Star Wars and not like the shiny CGI extravaganza popcorn blockbuster films that the prequels were, well, this just feels like a breath of fresh air. Instead of being a New Hope ripoff, this feels like a New Hope tribute. It feels like bringing the franchise back to its roots, and I love it! Character is also easily the strongest part of this film. The new characters are all fantastic, and I loved them all to pieces. Finn was awesome, Rey was amazing, and I need more Poe Dameron in my life so hardcore. Not to mention BB-8. Oh my gosh, I need BB-8 merch right this instant. These new characters were all incredible, and they waltzed right into my life and stole my heart. They were amazing. And on the topic of character, we have to discuss Han and Leia here because it's wonderful to me that the original cast came back to reprise their roles. Leia Organa as the leading general of the Resistance made me so darn happy, and Han was, of course, his usual lovable smart aleck self. I seriously cannot say just how awesome it was to see their characters here, and there was a lot of real heart and depth to their relationship that was subtle and very well played. Now, of course, the big reveal here was that Kylo Ren was their son, and I want to talk about that just a little bit because I really kind of want to talk about the extended universe. One of my only gripes with Disney's new direction with the Star Wars franchise is the throwing out of the extended universe, because here's the thing. I was a huge fan of the Star Wars Young Jedi Knights book series when I was younger. They were about Han and Leia's twin children, Jason and Jaina, and they kicked all the ass. They were awesome, and Luke's Jedi Academy was the coolest darn thing. And now I've kind of gotten over that they don't exist anymore, but hear me out on this. It is popular opinion that Rey is probably Luke's daughter, but what if? What if she's not? What if she's actually Leia and Han's daughter and, of course, Kylo Ren's sister, and oh my gosh, it would be tributing Jason and Jaina, and it would just make me so happy! On the subject of Kylo Ren, though, what a lame bad guy, like, oh my gosh. As a character, he was incredibly interesting because he's such a weak, overcompensating child. His tantrums and fits of pure rage were appalling and uncomfortable to watch, which was brilliant. I loved his scenes, and I can't wait to see how he progresses as a character. Will he have matured by the next movie? Who knows? All I know is that I am absolutely in love with this new chapter in the Star Wars franchise, and I cannot wait to see where they go with it next. I think they've started out very strong, coming back to the originals while still moving forward, and it's going to be a roller coaster ride to see where they take it from here. Review of Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do be sure to subscribe for more. Add me on Facebook and Twitter, and then I'll see you guys next week. Bye!